Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Hunting the climate gigacorn. The next big winners in the decarbonization economy, the transformation to a decarbonized economy, means that everything we produce, how we produce it and how we use it must be reinvented. This has set the stage for the greatest period of innovation in the history of mankind, and companies, those who seize these transformational opportunities, will drive job creation, growth and profitability. Nelson Switzer calls these companies gigacorns. A gigacorn is a company that mitigates at least 1 billion tons of greenhouse gas emissions, with an enterprise value of more than $1 billion, or we fund and help grow companies that we believe have the potential to become gigacorns, says Switzer. As a managing partner and co-founder of Climate Innovation Capital, Switzer knows what matters. He is one of the world's leading thinkers on sustainability, decarbonization and restoration economics. He believes if we can grow 58 gigacorns where 58 billion tons of greenhouse gas emissions are the current annual emissions caused by human activities, we will close the greenhouse gas emissions gap. His company, Climate Innovation Capital, is a pure venture growth fund finding, financing and growing gigacorns. We are looking for solutions that have the potential to achieve the highest possible degree of decarbonization and the highest possible financial return in the shortest possible time. We are doing this to accelerate the pace of economic decarbonization, beat the ticking climate clock, and sway conventional capital from the sidelines into the transition economy, he shared. Switzerland writes about this idea in its forthcoming book, tentatively titled The Gigacorn Hunter's 7 Principles. How to Invest in the Climate. The aim of the book is to empower investors and the wider community to invest in the accelerate the decarbonization of the economy. He said, in the book I examine the rise of the gigacorn hunter, the why now, and use real-world examples of companies looking to invest to become the next gigacorn to go through the 7 principles. More than 20 companies are examined, including what makes them investment candidates, and why some fail and others succeed. A replacement path represents the wholesale replacement of a fossil fuel system with a zero-emissions alternative. This could be the replacement of a natural gas power plant with a solar power plant. Finally, a removal path traps greenhouse gases previously emitted from the atmosphere. This is the world of carbon capture and sequestration. Switzer applies this thinking in his fund's investment thesis, sharing examples of recent investments: heat pumps that can be integrated into local utility demand response programs. Just over 60% of homes in North America and even more in the EU do not have central air conditioning. They rely on baseboard heaters and, as the climate continues to throw extreme heat at us, window-mounted air conditioners and heat pumps, he shared. With MySA's solution, this segment can now take advantage of smart thermostats while actively participating in demand response programs that help utilities smooth the grid demand curve and potentially even shut down peak power plants, which are often coal and natural gas fired. Another company is Manifest Climate, the leading AI-based SaaS platform for climate risk management, which enables companies and asset managers to decode climate disclosure and management quality. More than 40,000 public companies around the world are under pressure to disclose how they manage climate risks under existing and emerging regulations and the framework known as the Task Force for Climate-Related Financial Disclosure. Manifest's platform enables companies to understand their compliance with these frameworks and regulations, benchmark themselves against peer groups, and assess the quality of their climate risk management. This insight promotes the disclosure and management of climate and CO2 risks for these companies. Through the intertwining of its root systems, the plant converts light into sugars through photosynthesis and passes the sugars to the mycorrhiza. In turn, the mycorrhiza transfers phosphorus and other inert minerals and nutrients that promote more productive growth and resilient plants. The sugars are converted by the mycorrhiza, permanently depositing fixed organic carbon in the soil. Switzer said, this is restorative and fortifying while increasing food security. When you consider that since the advent of industrial agriculture, over 150 billion tons of carbon has been released from the soil, using Rotella can reverse this, permanently sequestering carbon in the soil and improving soil health and productivity. LineVision uses contactless electricity, a transmission and distribution dynamic line monitoring platform. LineVision's technology enables utilities to increase grid capacity, resilience,